Hey guys, welcome to the Hangar Online. It is a beautiful Sunday and we are happy to be hanging out with you guys tonight. Thanks for taking some time to jump on and be with us tonight. We are at one of our favorite times of the year, and that is Senior Sundays. We've got a couple coming up here. We're starting it off tonight. Not exactly what we had in mind for Senior Sundays this year, right? But we're still excited to be able to do it. And we are super glad to hear from our first senior tonight. So we're going to get into that in just a couple of minutes. But of course, it wouldn't be the Hangar if we weren't playing a game. And tonight we have two special guests who are playing our game tonight. Will you guys please welcome to the Hangar Instagram broadcast and on YouTube. Thanks for joining us, by the way, if you're on YouTube. Please welcome Rob and Cody. Take it away, guys.
What's up, Hanger family? We're here again doing one of our great games today. Today we have Cody with us right here.
What's up?
Cody, tell us a little bit about yourself.
What's up, guys? My name's Cody. I'm a junior at Robinson. I've been going to Fairfax Community Church ever since I was in second grade. So I grew up with this church. I'm actually wearing my baptismal shirt right now. Also, if you guys didn't know, I'm a YouTuber. I got my merch in the background right there. So yeah, I'm ready for this game. Let's do this, Rob.
Yeah, absolutely, Cody. Yeah. A little shout out to Steph Cody. Check him out, man. Hitting up some baller music. So today we're going to be doing a game. You guys may have heard of it. It's called 20 Questions, but we juniors, we like to challenge ourselves a little bit. So we're limiting it down. We're making it smaller, using our minds. So we're going to be doing some 10 questions instead. Cut that in half, make it a little more challenging. So the first category up is basketball. I have the word. Cody has the questions. So Cody, go ahead, hit me with some questions. See if you can figure out what word that I'm thinking of associated with basketball.
Okay. Let's start it off. Is this a basketball player?
It is a basketball player.
Okay, that's one question. All right. So does he play in the NBA?
He does play in the NBA.
All right. Let's see. Is this player in the Eastern Conference?
He is in the Eastern Conference.
I feel like, okay. Does this player play for the Wizards?
He does play for the Wizards.
Oh my gosh. This isn't scripted, by the way. I'm getting this. Okay. Okay. So, is this player Bradley Beal?
Ding, ding, ding. You got it correct. Bradley Beal right there.
Yo.
So next up we have I got the questions.
Yes.
And Cody, what is our category?
The category Christian artist.
Ooh, Christian artist is our category. Okay, all right. Has this artist released a new song this year?
No.
Is this artist a Christian rapper?
No, he's not.
Ooh. Thought you would have gone that way.
No.
Nope. Right. Does this artist share a name with a worship leader in the Hangar?
Yes.
He does? All right. Yes, there we go.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Is this artist Chris Tomlin?
Yes.
Hey!
Ding, ding, ding. You got it.
So our next category is going to be the Hangar.
Is this a person?
It is a person.
Okay. Does this person preach?
No.
Okay. Is this person part of the worship team?
No.
Okay. Is this person a small group leader?
Yes.
Approximately 10 hours later.
There's no hints, right? You
No,
can't
man,
give
there's no hints. There's no hints.
Oh my gosh.
I'm giving you 9 hints. So what is your guess? Male, over 30, not a worship leader, not a preacher.
Oh my gosh. Is it Kevin?
It is not Kevin.
Oh man.
It is Jesse,
Oh,
the other
Jesse.
junior leader.
No, I should have gotten that. Man. Okay, so it's 2-1.
All right, so we'll see where we're at with we're doing a category, and the category I believe is what? Food?
Oh yeah. Food.
Okay. Is this a food you eat for breakfast?
No.
Is it Mexican food?
No.
Is it a type of Italian food?
No.
Is it a type of American food?
Yes.
Does it contain meat?
No.
Is it a dessert?
No.
2,000 years later.
Is it a drink? Can you eat it in one bite? Is it fruity?
Nope.
Okay. All right. I'm shooting in the dark here.
You-
Not meat, not fruity, doesn't contain. But is it a pretzel?
No.
Ah.
It's a snack.
Oh,
you're kind of around there.
Just, huh?
You're around the
Okay.
area. All right. You want me to say it? It's
Yeah.
Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its, man.
Ooh, that's a good pick. Cody, I want to thank you for playing today.
Yeah.
You did a great job. So
Final score.
final score maybe, but you know, Cody's a winner in our hearts. That's really what matters. So
Yeah.
check his YouTube video out, Steph Cody. We'll see you guys at the hangar. Have
Thank
a great
you.
day, everybody.
Have a good day. Thank
See
you.
you guys.
You are good, you're good. Oh, you are good, you're good. Oh, you are good, you're good. Oh, you are good, you're good. Oh. Book of John says, in this world you will have trouble, but to take heart, for I have overcome the world. And that is good news for us to hold on to in light of everything that's happening in the world right now. So we're going to lean into the presence and the goodness of God. We're going to declare and we're going to say this. Come on. You are good. You're good. Oh, you are good. You're good. Oh, you are good. You're good. Oh, you are good. You're good. Oh. Come, let us worship our King. Come, let us bow at his feet. He has done great things. See what our Savior has done. See how his love overcomes. He has done great things. He has done great things. Oh, hero of heaven, you conquered the grave. You free every captive and break every chain. Oh God, you have done great things. We dance in your freedom, awakened alive. Oh Jesus, our Savior, your name lifted high. Oh God, you have done great. and I know you will do it again. For your promise is yes and amen. You will do great things. God, you do great things. Oh, hero of heaven, you conquered the grave. You free every captive and break every chain. Oh God, you have done great things. We dance in your freedom, awakened alive. Oh Jesus, our Savior, your name lifted high. Oh God, you have done great things. Hallelujah, God, above it all. Hallelujah, God, unshakable. Hallelujah, you have done great things. Yes, you have, God. Hallelujah, God, above it all. Hallelujah, God, unshakable. Hallelujah, you have done great things. You've done great things. Oh, hero of heaven, you conquer the grave. You free every captive and break every chain. Oh God, you have done great things. We dance in your freedom, awakened alive. Oh Jesus, our Savior, your name lifted high. Oh God, you have done great things. You have done great things. Oh God, you do great things. I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. In all my days, I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in darkest night. You are close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend. I have lived in the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I'm surrendered now. running after, is running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I'm surrendered now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing of the goodness of God.
Earlier this year,
I walked the halls of my high school
for the last time.
I went to my last college lecture.
I saw some of my classmates and teachers
for the very last time.
And I didn't even know it.
I had so many expectations of what was to come.
Senior breakfast.
Prom.
That feeling when you finish the last exam.
Being the first person in my family
to get handed a college diploma.
Walking across the stage.
All eyes on me.
Good luck hugs.
And final waves goodbye.
It's supposed to be my time.
My time.
My time.
My time.
A celebration of hard journeys and sweet victories.
Proof that I didn't quit.
But in a blink of an eye,
everything changed.
And despite celebrations lost,
victories not received,
honors not given,
I'm taking something with me.
Not something taught in class,
but something taught
in life.
I can do all things.
All things.
Do all things.
I can do all things through Christ,
who gives me strength.
But it's not just about me.
There's still some people I have to thank.
Because no one crosses the finish line alone.
I want to thank my parents for believing in me no matter what.
And reminding me every day that I can do anything I set my mind to.
For praying for me every day and pushing me.
I want to thank my coach for convincing me that I can do anything. I want to thank my professors for helping prepare me for God's plan for my life.
It's for helping me stay confident.
You helped me stand strong even when I didn't think I could.
I want to thank my choir and drama teachers for showing me how to use my talents in a way that honors God.
I want to thank my parents for helping me fulfill my dreams.
And told me the truth, even when I didn't want to hear it.
I want to thank all of my teachers
for going above and beyond to help me succeed.
Showed me how to embrace creative thinking.
Hopeful living.
I want to thank my small group leaders.
You pointed me toward God.
So I will stand in His strength.
I'll step out with grace over grief.
With courage over fear.
I will love God.
I will love others.
And I will make my mark in this world.
I'll make my mark in this world.
And I will make my mark in this world.
I
am a graduate.
Hanger senior class of 2020, we love you. We realize that, like that video sort of alluded to, that this is not the end of the year that any of us expected, but we are still glad that we get to celebrate you and to kick off this week our honoring of our 2020 seniors. And we're so excited to be able to kick that off tonight with one of our seniors. And if you know me pretty well, you know that I don't try to play favorites very much. But tonight, I hope that you will indulge me because I'm going to play favorites a little bit because you get to hear from my favorite Hanger student, and that is my son, Bennett Cooper. So Bennett, so glad to hear this message tonight from you. I think it's super timely. So take it away. Hey, Bennett.
Hey guys, I'm so excited to talk to you guys today. I've been looking forward to this for quite a while, and even though it doesn't look as what I thought it would be, I'm still really, really grateful for this opportunity to speak to y'all today. So as I said, I've been really looking forward to this, and I've had a lot of ideas of what I wanted to talk about, and if I'm honest, I think I really need to talk about what's kind of been on my heart this past couple of weeks, and that's kind of the issue of the state of our country and the death of George Floyd and the issues with police in America, and kind of where we are as humans, honestly. And to be really honest, I think it's sometimes discouraging to think about kind of where we are as humans sometimes. I think it's really easy to find yourself confused on why things like this are happening, or mad at why things like this are happening. I've also been thinking a lot about, hey, what can I do? Should I do something? What does that look like? Can I even make a difference? And it was that last question that really started to like get me thinking, like, can I even make a difference? And I think a lot of times when people think about that, they go, oh, nothing I can do will make much difference at all, so why should I even try? I don't think that's what we should be thinking. I saw a Bible verse come up in my Instagram feed this week, and it really shed light to what I think the role of the church and what I think the role of Christians should be during this. It's from the book of Isaiah. It's Isaiah 1:16 through 17. It reads, "Wash and make yourselves clean. Take your evil deeds out of my sight. Stop doing wrong. Learn to do right. Seek justice. Defend the oppressed. Take up the cause of the fatherless. Plead the case of the widow." Let me read that last part one more time. Learn to do right. Seek justice. Defend the oppressed. Take up the cause of the fatherless. Plead the case of the widow. In other versions of the Bible, it uses the word relieve instead of defend. So it would be learn to do right, seek justice, relieve the oppressed, take up the cause of the fatherless, plead the case of the widow. I really like that kind of change there, because it calls not to just defend the oppressed, it calls to end the oppression of those people. And I really kind of thought that was nice. It's pretty simple, honestly. It's kind of like a checklist calling us to fight for justice, I feel. Here's kind of what I think that looks like. So, learn to do right, seek justice. Right now, on like a national level, that looks like peacefully protesting and advocating for there to be justice in one of these police brutality cases. Identifying that, hey, that's not how that's supposed to work, and calling for it to change. On like our level, like on a local level, that could be organizing either a protest or just talking about it with your friends and having conversations about, hey, like, what do y'all think about this? Making sure like people can understand like why that's injustice. Defend the oppressed. Stand with those who are being oppressed. Defend those people. When we do that, you have the power to make them feel safer, and you make them feel as if people are for them, and you give them a platform to ignite that change. So you can help them feel secure in their place, and you help them feel safer and help them with that oppression. Take up the cause of the fatherless, plead the case of the widow. I interpret that as listen to those that are hurting, right? Empathize with those people. There's a lot of pain right now, and I think when you're able to listen to those people and listen to their stories and show love to them, show them the same love that God has shown you, I think that just speaks volumes. Pastor Rod said something during a sermon this past week. He said, when you are confident about Jesus' ultimate victory over evil, it gives you the boldness to confront evil today. Let me read that one more time. When you are confident about Jesus' ultimate victory over evil, it gives you the boldness to confront evil today. Right? We have the power to fight injustice today thanks to Jesus' sacrifice on the cross. The same power that raised Jesus from the grave lives within our hearts. And so I just found that really inspirational, as in this is not a challenge for us. God has already won. The victory is already ours. Jesus has already won. It's not like we have so much confidence and more boldness to fight that evil today. Fairfax has been having a lot of conversations recently about hope and justice and race. And during one of those conversations on Thursday, Richard Smith, who's a pastor up at the Movement Church in Maryland, who we're partnering with, he said he really hoped that the church, as in like the capital C church, like the big like church as a whole, Christians as a whole, said he really hoped that the church doesn't mess this up, and that he really hopes that he really thinks that this is the church's chance to be on the right side of history. And I have a lot of hope that we will be on the right side of history this time, because when I look at the younger generation of Christians, I look at the Hainer, I look at the Hub, and I've picked up on something that I think that we all do pretty well, and that's being able to love each other, whether that's on mission trips or just seeing like small groups connect and form these really incredible bonds with each other over these couple of years. That kind of love really gives me hope that we'll be able to get this right. So just because like it wouldn't be like Senior Sunday if I didn't talk about mission trips. I've been on 5 mission trips. I think it's going to be 6, but 5. I'm not mad. There's always at least one group from us that goes and does like a kids camp or something, or they do a like something involving kids, and 100% of the time I can say that we're all pretty sad when we have to leave the kids for the last time, when we are not going to see them. And I'm just thinking about that, and I'm thinking like, wow, like how are we able to create such this like really strong bond with these kids over like a 4 to 5 day period, like so quickly, and we're able just to love those kids over that 4 or 5 days. And it got me thinking like, what's stopping us from replicating that kind of love in our larger communities? We've seen us do that in the Hainer, we've seen us do that in our schools. I think the way that we kind of reunite right now as a country is going to be leading with love. And so what I mean by that is like we're listening to people who are hurting, we're empathizing with those being oppressed, and we're standing with them. If we do those things first before we even get to know those people, if we lead with that love, that is getting closer to God's kingdom, I think. Right when you meet someone, let them know in some way that they are loved. Show them compassion. When we lead with love, barriers break down and we experience unity among people. We get closer and closer to this like really beautiful image of a united human race, all of God's creation together in harmony. And I'm just so hopeful for that, guys. Some of the pictures I've seen from protests where you see multi-backgrounds, multiracial backgrounds, multi-generational people all coming together to unite around this one cause have been really hopeful for me. And I think the church can play a really big role and has a really great opportunity into being a part of that. And I'm really looking forward to that. And so I guess my advice would just to be go and love people first and lead with love. Yeah. Anyway, I'm grateful for this opportunity to talk to y'all. I want to thank everyone at Hainer, Jess, Kyle, Lindsay, Chris, Sierra, Josh, for kind of everything. And yeah, I'm going to pray for us. God, thank you for this opportunity to get to speak today and kind of shed a little bit of what I've been thinking about on some of these students, Lord. God, I want to pray for the safety of these protesters and the safety of some of the law enforcement officers that are working during this, and the families affected by that, God. And that you'll keep them safe from violence, keep them safe from the virus, and that you'll be there for these families, God. God, we want to pray for just kind of the country as a whole, and that this healing process that we've already seen start will continue to be abundant and flow through you, God. We want that to come from you. And we're really looking forward to that. God, we want to pray for kind of the safety of when we get to come back together in a couple of weeks, and that you'll help keep that safe, and you'll help keep us all safe and clean from anything that could hurt us there, Lord. And in your name we pray. Amen. Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Bennett, thank you so much for that timely message. Thanks for sharing your heart, and I love you. Thanks. Great job. Guys, next week, don't miss our next Senior Sunday. Emery Hinkle is our speaker next week. Should be amazing. We're so excited to hear from Emery. Been a big part of the Hangar as well for many, many, many years, and so we're excited about that. Don't forget about the stuff that's coming up this week. Of course, we've got our Instagram Live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 3 o'clock. Tuesday is we'll start a Bible study. We'll talk about some scripture and stuff on Tuesday. And don't forget on Fridays, it's Game Day Friday, where we give away a bunch of prizes. Look for me and Jess sometime this week delivering stuff to your house from last week's winners. So we're excited about that. And don't forget and start getting ready for our return to be together. Our first service, of course, is going to be July 5th on Sunday night in the parking lot. We can't wait for that to happen. It's going to be awesome. Live worship, live everything. Hope you guys can make it out to that. And we are going to be honoring our seniors that night. We're honoring them this month, and we're going to honor them all that night on July 5th. And so we're looking forward to that. Be looking for some posts this week to honor our seniors. This would be the week that we would be heading out to all those graduations and getting that last picture with all our seniors, and we're going to miss that. And we just want our seniors to know how much we love them, and we're going to honor them as best we can this week. So guys, thanks for hanging out. I hope you have an incredible discussion in your small groups about justice tonight. I think it's going to really be good and maybe help your heart, make you think about some things in a different way. That's what we need to do, right? To be fresh on this and to think about some things in the way that we haven't before. So see you guys here next week. Hope you have a great small group. So long.